Thinking about buying a home in Toronto by 2026? Yeah, I know, it can feel like a total pipe dream, but I'm here to tell you with the right game plan, it is so much closer than you think. Today, we're going to break down the exact action plan that can make it your reality.
Okay, let's just get this number out of the way. $1.19 million. That was the average price for a detached house out in the Peel region in late 2025. And yeah, that figure it's a lot. And that's exactly why having a rock-solid plan isn't just a nice to have, it's absolutely everything.
So if seeing that number makes your stomach drop a little, trust me, you are not alone. But today, we're going to channel that feeling into a super clear step-by-step strategy. This is all about getting you ready to make your move in 2026. And here it is, the secret sauce. Success in a market like the GTA isn't about some stroke of luck or trying to perfectly time the market. It's all about prep work. That 12 to 18-month head start, well, it starts right now. So let's get you on that path. All right, first things first. Let's talk money. Getting your finances completely in order is the absolute bedrock of this whole journey. This is where you build your buying power. Let's dive in.
So here are 3 things you can start doing, like today, to make lenders see you as a fantastic candidate. Number 1, really focus on paying down those revolving balances, like credit cards. 2, for now, just avoid opening any new lines of credit. And 3, pull your credit report. Seriously, check it for any mistakes that might be weighing you down.
And check this out. It might not seem like a lot, but a tiny 20-point bump in your credit score, it's a huge deal. It can completely change your mortgage options and literally save you thousands upon thousands of dollars in interest over the years. That's the power of these little tweaks. Now, let's talk down payments in the GTA, because the rules can be a little confusing. It's basically a tiered system. You'll need at least 5% for the first $500,000 of the home price. Then it's 10% on the chunk of the price up to that $1 million mark. And for any home over $1 million, you're going to be looking at a 20% down payment. You know what lenders really love to see? Stability. So, while you're in this prep phase for buying a home, try to hold off on any other huge financial moves. That means maybe wait on that new car loan or hold off on buying all new furniture on credit until after you have the keys to your new place in your hand. A pre-approval is basically your superpower in this process. It takes you from just browsing to being a serious buyer because it tells you exactly what your real budget is. Not only that, it makes any offer you make way stronger, and it can lock in an interest rate for up to 120 days. That's huge. It protects you from rate hikes while you're shopping around. Okay, so your financial foundation is getting solid. Now it's time to become a bit of a GTA market expert yourself. You've got the financial engine ready, now you need the roadmap. Let's dig into the unique costs and rules of this market. All right, here's a big one that catches so many people off guard, the land transfer tax. And if you're buying right in the city of Toronto, you get hit with a double whammy. You've got the provincial tax and the city's own municipal tax. This is a number you absolutely have to plan for. Just to put that into perspective for you, on a $900,000 home in Toronto, the combined land transfer taxes can be roughly $29,000. And remember, that's a closing cost that's completely separate from your down payment. In a market that moves this fast, hesitation can cost you the perfect home. So now's the time to get really honest with yourself about your non-negotiables, your must-haves like commute time or a certain number of bedrooms, versus the things that are just nice-to-haves. Knowing the difference lets you pounce with confidence when you see the right place. So where should you be looking? Where are those little pockets of opportunity? Well, keep a really close eye on areas where transit is getting better. Think about the neighborhoods along the new Ontario line, the Eglinton Crosstown, and those GO train expansions. Those are spots with some serious long-term potential. Here's the thing, you do not have to figure all this out by yourself. In fact, trying to navigate this market alone is a huge disadvantage. Getting the right team of experts on your side and doing it early will save you so much time, money, and stress. Seriously, even just one quick chat early on with a local realtor you vibe with can be a total game changer. They'll help you figure out a realistic budget, narrow down your neighborhood search, and build a step-by-step plan that you can actually follow and feel good about. So how does this all come together? It's not just a bunch of random tips, right? It's a strategy. Let's map out what your next 12 months could look like to get you from where you are today to being 100% ready to make an offer. Okay, let's break this down. In the first couple of months, you're all about strategy and checking your credit. Then months 3 and 4, that's when you get that powerful pre-approval and you actually start touring some neighborhoods just to get a feel for them. By months 5 and 6, you're dialing in your budget for closing costs. Months 7 to 9, you're actively looking at homes. And then by months 10 to 12, you're in a position to confidently make some offers.
Now, this is a question I get all the time. Should you get pre-approved right at the beginning or wait until you're really close to buying? Timing this is key, and the answer might not be what you think.
The advice here is super clear. Get your pre-approval early. Lock in that interest rate for up to 120 days. And hey, if your search takes a little longer, no big deal. You just refresh it with your lender. This way, you always know exactly what your true buying power is. Okay, so if you walk away with anything from this explainer, I want it to be these 3 things. First, start your planning 12 to 18 months out. Second, build that super solid financial foundation we talked about. And third, really get to know the market you're jumping into. Owning a home in the GTA? I know, it can feel like this huge, distant mountain to climb. But as we've laid out today, it's not about one giant leap. It's about taking a series of smart, deliberate steps. With this plan, that goal is absolutely within your reach. So what do you say? Your 2026 home is possible. Are you ready to start the journey?